This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9. Welcome to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit, and thanks for joining us here on a Monday night as we are just about ready to get going here with Alamogordo boys basketball. They are facing off against Centennial tonight in a District 3 5A matchup, district opener for both teams as we look forward to what I think will be an entertaining matchup coming up tonight. It should be a fun one to watch between the Tigers and the Hawks. Tigers taking the floor as we speak, and they are coming in from over to our left and to our right. Lights are off, and we're about ready to get this one going here tonight. We are exclusively online this evening, as you probably know, because if you're listening to us, you have to be on our YouTube channel. We'll be back on all of our different streaming platforms and on the radio for Thursday's game, and should be for the remainder of the games this season. But with the College Football National Championship game tonight, and on Saturday we had the NFL postseason, we decided to, with these being home games, just go ahead and do them online exclusive. So best part is there's a way for everybody to tune in and listen and watch tonight's or listen to tonight's broadcast. The Tigers coming in at 8-8. Interesting weekend of basketball. They won a tight one against Clovis on Friday by a point, 46-45, came back from 14 down, then proceeded to give up a half-court three-pointer against Portales to send the game to overtime on Saturday, and then lost on a shot with 1 second left. It was a glancing shot off the glass. And so really felt both ends of the spectrum if you were the Tigers on Friday and Saturday. The old adage from ABC's Wide World of Sports, the thrill of victory, the agony of defeat. And, you know, there were, I think Saturday's game was probably the emotions a little bit higher just from a standpoint of they had the opportunities to win and didn't close it out. So that's frustrating, but Portales is a solid team, and it was a back-and-forth game the whole way. And not especially surprising that it ended up going the way that it did. So just kind of the reality of it all. So the teams warming up to our right and our left. Centennial in their road blacks today. Tigers will be in their home whites. Just 10 games left in the season, and we're off to a Monday-Thursday regular schedule here for all the district teams. Some of them might have a non-district game somewhere snuck in there, either as a makeup game or they just decided to schedule it during that time. But for most everybody, they'll be with just 10 games left in the season. Now, for the district as a whole, it's one of those things that the district is probably Oregon Mountains to lose. They look to be the best team in the district, at least through the first half of the season or first three quarters of the season, however you want to view it. And then the question is, who can finish second? And is that good enough to make the postseason? I think there's a question mark to that. I don't know the answer to it. I would say yes, but unless they finish ahead of Oregon Mountain, it's probably going to go a little bit of a different way there. So we'll see how it all squares out here over the final 4 or 5 weeks of the season. And, of course, we still have the district tournament. That's always the wild card as well, is you win the district tournament, you're automatically in. So a regular season district championship, and, if somebody wins the district tournament, it obviously changes things a whole lot. But, nobody outside of Oregon Mountain, I don't think anybody really has an impressive overall record this season. And so that's, I think, kind of the tough part of it. So, all right, teams are warming up, and we are getting closer to tonight's tip-off. Let's go ahead and take a commercial break, and we'll return here to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. Alamogordo and Centennial. District 3 5A action gets underway tonight, and we'll be back right after this.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all else subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community. Online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured, and CUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
Check out OFCU's Visa Platinum Credit Card, offering buy now, pay later installment payments for those bigger expenses. New cards offer a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, low monthly payments, and more. Apply online today. Visit OteroFCU.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installed payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019. Actually, just our Alamo Sports YouTube channel, but I'm probably going to say that a lot of times tonight because that's just how it is. The Tigers warming up to our right and the Centennial Hawks warming up to our left. Pretty good crowd for a Monday night and a holiday. As the JV just wrapped up, Centennial JV got the win there. And we're not too far off, I think, planned time. We're probably going to run about 15 minutes later than we normally would for a game here at the pit. So it's certainly a case of if you got some time, come on down. It's warm inside here. I know it's going to be a pretty cold night across the area. And we'd love to see you down here supporting the Tigers as the captains are meeting at the center circle as we get a little bit closer to tonight's start. Tigers, as I mentioned, come in at 8-8. Let's give a recap of what the season has looked like for Alamogordo. Opened up with a win over Silver back on the 26th of November. That feels like ages ago. They lost to Carlsbad 55-21. At the first game of the tournament in Artesia, they would lose to Rio Rancho 65-48, and then would bounce back with an overtime win over Deming to finish up that tournament. They'd be back at home the following week, but would lose to Carlsbad 67-38. They'd go on the road and lose to Roswell 68-33. And things were looking great. They lose to Palo Duro over at the Pokhorn tournament. It was another a lopsided defeat, 67-33. But bounce back. They beat Deming on the 27th. That was still at the Pokhorn. And then a nice win over Mayfield, 63-55. They would then come back home, beat Espanola Valley, lost to Lovington the next day, but would beat Cathedral. They'd beat Deming again on the road. Then last Monday, lost to Los Lunas. We talked about the win over Clovis and the defeat to Portales on Saturday. But it all comes down to these next 10 games. You're 0-0, and you certainly want to grab a district victory at home to begin the district season. If you grab one on the road, that feels great. But at home, you certainly feel like you need to defend your home court, especially, we talk about Oregon Mountain probably being the favorite, but against Centennial, Mayfield, Las Cruces, and Gadsden, there's no doubt that Alamo at home needs to win those games if they're hoping to make the state playoffs this year. But not, I would say, much easier said than done would be the way to describe that. So we'll see how the Tigers do tonight against this Centennial group. As I mentioned, 5-11, but they played a tough schedule this year, and in some common opponents, they performed a little bit better. Either they've won or it's been a closer game. And they lost to Franklin early in the season, 58-27. They would beat Los Lunas, though, by 27. It's a game that Alamogordo lost last week. Now, again, that's November for Los Lunas and for Centennial, and Alamogordo played them in January. Maybe there's a difference there. I can't really say. 64-42, they lose to Hobbs. That's not too bad. Hobbs obviously playing really well this year. They beat Rio Grande. They lost just a 6-point game to a really solid Sandia boys team. They would beat Rio Grande again, 40-35. They lost back-to-back games to Albuquerque High, 62-59, 44-42. I'm wondering if that's supposed to be a different team, or maybe there was some tournament where they ended up having to play the same team back-to-back. I don't know. Second go-around against Sandia, it was 78-39. They would lose to Oregon Mountain 65-48. Beat Silver by a more comfortable margin than Alamogordo did. They lost to Roswell, pretty similar to the way Alamo did. Lost to Da Vinci Academy out of El Paso 70-67. They beat Deming comfortably, again similar to Alamo. Played better against Carlsbad than the Tigers did. It was a 8-point game. Alamo, they lost by 30-plus both times against the Cavemen when they faced them earlier in the season. So it's going to be an interesting matchup tonight. The record's obviously not too different. You're talking about 8-8 for Alamo, 5-11 versus Centennial. But I do think Centennial has played a little tougher schedule than Alamogordo has here when you look at having played Hobbs and Oregon Mountain already, Sandia, and even Franklin, I would think. Franklin's okay this year, 13-12. Anyhow, we're getting close to tonight's tip-off. We are going to take our last break, and we are going to come back with your starting lineup and more here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Right here with us.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit, whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief. We can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community. Online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured, NCUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
Check out OFCU's Visa Platinum Credit Card, offering buy now, pay later installment payments for those bigger expenses. New cards offer a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, low monthly payments, and more. Apply online today. Visit oterofcu.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installed payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, as the Centennial Hawks starting lineup getting announced, and we'll go ahead and give that to you as well. Number 2, Junior Walden Thomas. Number 12, Johnny Renteria is a junior. Number 13, Ruiz Labarin is a sophomore. Number 34, Andres Atencio Villegas is a senior. And Anthony Aris is a sophomore wearing number 42 tonight. As the Tigers reserves are being announced at the moment. And I'm adding on a couple of reserves here for the Hawks that weren't on their Max Preps roster. As they, I'm sure, are pulling up a few players from their JV to play in the matchup. All right, so your Tiger starters for tonight is number 3, Jaden Hernandez, who returns after missing the last 2 games, the 5'11 freshman wearing number 3. Number 5, Antoine Herrera Hamilton is a 5'11 senior. Number 15, Julian Favela is a 6'4 sophomore. And number 24, Jordan Bryant, or Marcus Jordan Bryant Jr. I usually call him Marcus Bryant during the game. He is a 6' senior. And Ethan Grinder is a 6'5 junior as he wears number 30. Tigers are coached by Jeremy Nee, and the Hawks are coached by Vincent Carrillo. Hawks in their road blacks with yellow numerals outlined in red, Hawks across the front of their jersey. Tigers in their home whites with black numerals outlined in gold, Alamogordo across the front of their jersey. Looks like we're ready to get this one underway as the center official will put the ball up in the air. It is controlled by Alamogordo. Hernandez will get it, and he will bring it across midcourt for the Tigers. Hernandez will go left wing to Herrera Hamilton. Man-to-man defense for the Hawks, and he tried to slip it into Grinder. Some tough defense by the Hawks, but Grinder on a spin move was able to work his way to the basket along the baseline. We've got a foul called, and it will be on number 12, Johnny Renteria. That is his first, and Grinder will shoot 2. And Grinder will miss back rim on the first. One more for the 6'5 junior. Just underway here with 7:43 to go in the first on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, if you're just tuning in. Ran about 15 minutes after scheduled time, but not too bad. Second free throw misses as well. And LeBourne gets the rebound. Hawks turning, or I should say the Tigers turning up the pressure in the backcourt. Hawks able to break it pretty nicely, though. Good ball movement. Nice block by Julian Favela as that goes out of bounds. That was really good ball movement from the Hawks, but good transition defense by the Tigers as Anthony Harris' shot goes out of bounds. Laborin will put it in, and a nice jump shot that goes from just outside the lane on the left side from Atencio Villegas. And Centennial leads 2-0. No full court pressure from the Hawks as they drop into their defense. And it'll be at the right elbow, jump shot no good from Hernandez, but Herrera Hamilton grabs the rebound on the low block on the right side, and he puts it back up and in. Almo's on the board 2-2. Coming across midcourt with it is Renteria. He is being pestered by Herrera Hamilton, and they'll call the foul on Herrera Hamilton. It'll be his first. And a far sideline inbounds here for Centennial. Laborin will put it in as he gives it to Renteria. Herrera Hamilton again right on him. And they continue to work it on the perimeter. Working to the baseline. Laborin will go up and under on the shot. It's no good. Grinder with a nice rebound. Tried to outlet it up ahead to Hernandez. It was tapped back to him. He did eventually get it to Jaden. Jaden at the left wing, now to the left elbow. Fires up the jump shot. It bounces around a couple of times on the rim. No good. It then deflects out of bounds. Last off of a Centennial player, and Alamogordo will keep possession. 6:34 to go, first quarter, tied at 2. And it'll be Favela to inbounds. And Favela will get it right back, but then dribble off his leg. And the Hawks will get possession. 6:32 to go, first quarter. And Centennial in the backcourt with it. It's Thomas. Thomas coming across the midcourt is going to be fouled. And see if it's Hernandez or if it's Favela. It'll be Favela picking up his first personal. And far sideline to inbounds will be Laborin as he gives it up to Renteria. Renteria will go to the right wing to Atencio Villegas, but he throws it away. Here's Hernandez pushing. He finds Herrera Hamilton, who is going to be fouled in the low block. And curious to see if this is an inbounds or in the act of shooting. And it'll be on the ground. They call the foul on Laborin. And Cooley Tao comes into the game. Eris and Atencio Villegas check out. As the inbounds goes to the left elbow and getting into the post and going up with the right hand, not able to finish is Grinder. And now a scramble for it on the floor leads to a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Centennial. Still all tied up at 2. Trayson Huntsman, the other player, just checking into the game for Centennial. Huntsman has it. Far sideline in the middle of the floor to Thomas. Getting to the left wing and firing up the 3, but missing on it was Renteria. Rebound tipped out to Favela. Favela works all the way over to the corner. Stops as he's double-teamed. Tried to pass it, but it's deflected and stolen away by the Hawks. They try to get it up ahead, and they do. That was a nice pass, but Thomas misses on the lay-in. The tip-out rebound goes to Herrera Hamilton, and Alamogordo will bring him to front court. Marcus Bryant Jr. with the basketball. He'll hand it off to Hernandez. Hernandez working left of the lane. Tries to go up with the running shot, but has it blocked before it's knocked behind the scorer's table. And thankfully, I'm paying attention to the game so I don't get knocked upside the head by the basketball. So it'll be Favela to inbound near sideline. As one of the officials having a discussion, I think, with one of the Hawks, one of the Tigers. As the inbounds goes to Bryant. Bryant at the right corner gave it to Hernandez. That was kind of an awkward pass. Favela was sort of in the way. It thankfully got to Hernandez. Hernandez will get it in the right corner. He will work to the elbow, work into the lane, scoop around and try to get the shot to go. It's no good. The rebound, though, grabbed by Grinder. His putback is no good, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. first free throw will go down for Grinder and gives Alamogordo a 3-2 lead. Isaiah Richards will check in for Favela. Richards had 2 really good games for the Tigers over the weekend, including hitting the game-winning free throw on Friday, and I thought was really good facilitator on Saturday, passing the ball. Grinder will miss on the second. Rebound tipped and knocked out of bounds, and it'll be a last off of Centennial. So baseline right to inbounds. Richards will get it to Bryant. Bryant gets to the right elbow, fires up the jump shot. Back of the rim, no good. Grinder able to grab the rebound, and we've got a foul called prior to the shot attempt. And they call the foul on Walden Thomas. Richards to inbound. And tried to get it to Grinder. Grinder saved as it was going out of bounds. Got it to Bryant. Cross-court pass to Richards. Richards to the baseline. Now backing up into the corner. And then tried to feed a pass to Herrera Hamilton, but it goes off the side of the backboard and then out of bounds. And it'll be Centennial basketball. Well, neither team really showing their best offensively over the first 4 minutes or so of this game, or 3.5 minutes. Herrera Hamilton going to knock it away, and then he tries to toss it up ahead to Richards, and that's too far. And Alamogordo will sub out Herrera Hamilton. Bryson Bloom will come into the game for the first time. Kind of seen both teams do similar things, just careless turnovers, I think, is a fair way to describe it. I think the best thing for Alamogordo has been the way they've been battling for offensive rebounds, especially Ethan Grinder. Labrin with the basketball, goes to the left wing, hands it off. Atencio, or I should say Eris with the basketball, then a pass to Tao, to Tao. And it'll be an inbounds near sideline as it's deflected out by Alamogordo. Inbounds goes to Huntsman at the top of the key, guarded by Richards. Huntsman working to the right wing, picks up his dribble. Labrin, Eris, now Atencio Villegas with the basketball at the left wing. To the top of the key, over to the right wing, Labrin. And they'll continue to work around. Labrin works left lane, kicks it out left corner. 3 on the way. No good from Huntsman. Rebound, though, grabbed by Tao. He goes up with the shot. It's no good, but he'll draw the foul on Grinder. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for the Hawks. First foul on Ethan. 3rd team foul on Alamogordo. Centennial's on 4 team fouls. Alamo will shoot free throws on the next common foul. And the first free throw will spin out. Alamogordo will sub in. Julian Benitez will come in for Grinder, who definitely did a lot of hard work over those first 4 minutes of the game. And the second free throw, high rainbow shot that falls in for Tao. And it's 3:50 to go in the first. And Hernandez will bring it into the front court. Swing it to his right and give it to Richards. Richards between the circles finds Benitez. Benitez top of the key. Swings it off to the left wing. Hernandez with the basketball. Jaden will give it up to Marcus. Now over to the right corner, Benitez. Holds there. He'll give it up to Richards. Richards fires a long 3, but he knocks it down. Isaiah Richards from about 30 feet out puts it in. And 26-27, maybe not 30. But knocks it down and puts Alamogordo in front 6-3 on the Rich Motor scoreboard. Ball over to the right corner. Now they go inside, back outside. Tao works his way in the lane, goes spin move with the right hand and finishes. Hernandez into the front court. Tried to feed a bounce pass to Benitez. And it goes out of bounds. And a couple of subs for Alamogordo as Herrera and Bynum come in. Bryant and Hernandez will check out of the game. And so Benitez, Richards, and Bloom stay on the floor. For the Hawks, Labrin with it. as he dribbles to the left wing. And Huntsman dribbling, gives it up to Tao. He works to the free throw line, and then to Huntsman out in the corner, who knocks down the triple. Trayson Huntsman hits the three, and the Hawks now in front 8-6 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Between the circles, Richards with it. Richards at the right wing now to the right elbow, is cut off there, and then will dish it to his left as he finds Herrera. Shot is no good, and it is rebound for the Hawks. Ball goes over to the left wing, and now in the low post and the low block. Good feed underneath there from Eris as he finds Taub. He's got 5, and it's 10-6 with Centennial in front. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Left corner, Herrera. A couple of pump fakes, works baseline. Feeds it to the opposite side to Benitez. Now Richards at the right wing. Richards fires a right elbow jump shot. A couple of defenders right on him, but he knocks it down. And Alamogordo makes it a 2-point game. 10-8, 1:35 to go in the first quarter. And over to the left wing, it's Eris. Now between the circles, Labyrin, and he gives it up to Atencio Villegas. Ball was deflected, but it went right to Eris. He'll get it back as well from Atencio Villegas. They work it around now into Tao underneath. Bloom on him, and good work in the low post from Cooley Tao. And it's 12-8, 1:05 to go in the first quarter. Handoff goes to Richards. Richards at the elbow, backpedaling. Richards still dribbling, and he'll hand it off to Herrera. 52 seconds to go in the first quarter. Herrera at the right wing, trying to break down his defender. He's going to leave the ball behind, gets it back, and hands it off now to Richards. Richards works into the lane, tries to feed it to Bloom. Ball's deflected right back to Richards. Richards fires up a tough shot that one went high off the glass and in from about 16 feet. He's made 2 really tough. Honestly, the 3 was tough too. It was from exceptionally long distance. Eris gets to the left elbow, goes out to the corner to Atencio Villegas. Now Eris again does the same thing. Back to Atencio Villegas, left corner. Goes to Eris out between the circles. Huntsman now gets it right wing extended. 10 seconds left now. Herrera came out on Huntsman, who fires up a 3. It dives on the back of the rim, but does not fall in. Rebound tipped around. Then a shot is fired up, and that's going to be no good. It'll go out of bounds, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter. Hawks 12 and the Tigers 10, as we will take a break and a very quick-moving first quarter. Didn't have many stoppages at all. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all else subject to credit approval. Don't miss Loco Credit.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Will Bynum on the inbounds will attack, get to the basket. He'll go clambering to the floor, but draws the foul. Shot's no good, and he'll get 2 free throws. 12-10 Centennial on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 7:54 to go in the second. And after about half the quarter, I think we're at 3-2, and it picked up a little bit as we went through the second half of the first quarter. First free throw is good from Bynum. And the second free throw is good as well. Tigers 3 of 6 at the line here in this first half. And 12-12, we're all even up. Huntsman with the ball in the backcourt for Centennial. And ball going to be deflected, but it ends up in a Centennial player's hands. And again, they go underneath to Tao, who finishes in close. And he now has 9. And Alamogordo trails 14-12. Left wing in the hands of Richards. Now gives it up to Bynum out between the circles. Herrera drives from the right wing in and got the nice finger roll to finish. As the Tiger guards are doing a nice job of attacking. And again attacking and almost getting the first shot, but the putback is no good from Tao. Another putback, and this one is good. That one's Braden Kai who gets the bucket from underneath. And the Tigers trail again 16-14. Ball at the right wing as Richards holds there. Richards continues to dribble. Gives it up to Herrera. Now out at the center circle. It's Bynum with the basketball now. Bynum finds Herrera left corner, who ball fakes. Step back and fire a three. It's front rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Centennial. They'll push the other way. Harris gets to the top of the key, stops at the free throw line and finds Tao. His shot just rattles out. He gets the rebound, though, and the putback is there. And he is really hurting the Tigers. He's got 11 in this first half as they have gone to the middle and tried to take advantage of the Tigers. I mean, it's not a huge lack of size, but they've definitely been dominating the low post. Here's Herrera working in the lane, finds Benitez. Benitez continues to dribble, gives it up to Richards, who fires up a corner three. That's no good. The rebound is grabbed by Atencio Villegas, who pushes it up ahead to the top of the key. Now Huntsman on a catch-and-shoot three will miss. Ball is going out of bounds. It is saved by Atencio Villegas, but it's actually going to end up going out of bounds on the far sideline. And subs for Alamogordo, as we'll see Jaden Hernandez come back into the game along with Julian Favela and Ethan Grinder. It'll be Richards and Herrera remaining on the floor for Alamogordo. Subs for the Hawks as well. As Labyrinth comes back in, so does Walden Thomas and Johnny Renteria. Huntsman will stay out there, and so will Atencio Villegas. So, hey, Hernandez will bring it to the front court with Alamogordo down by 4, 18-14. Here's Herrera at the left wing, and trying to get it underneath to Grinder. Pass was deflected back. And now the Tigers have it over at the right wing with Richards. Richards gets in the lane, stops and pops and misses on the jumper. And the rebound is grabbed by Huntsman, who had some trouble kind of all by himself there. Nobody was guarding him, and he almost lost the handle on the basketball. Herrera then attacked him, and there's going to be a carry on Huntsman, who didn't have the best possession there, ball handling. Herrera will check out of the game for Alamogordo, and Bryant will check back in. So the Tigers starting 5 out on the floor now. Except with the exception of Richards. Richards coming off the bench. They get it to Grinder in the low post. Grinder going up the shot, can't finish. And the rebound is grabbed by Huntsman. Coming across midcourt with it, Renteria gives it up to Huntsman. Now finds a wide open Thomas, who fires up a three. It's no good. Rebound was tipped out of bounds, or was going out of bounds from Hernandez. Grinder tried to save it to Richards, but it goes out of bounds last off the Tigers at the near sideline, and Centennial will keep it. By the way, Richards 7 points in that first quarter to lead Alamogordo. Inbounds goes out the top of the key, Renteria. Labyrinth had the pass go off his foot, but was able to corral it. Now over to the right wing, Thomas. Right corner, Renteria. Bounce pass underneath. And getting underneath the basket, Labyrinth had to track down a ball that was deflected away. Then from the left elbow, a kind of push shot was no good from Huntsman. But again, an offensive rebound for the Hawks, and we're going to see a foul called on Alamogordo. It'll be Richards that gets called for the hold. It'll be an inbounds play for Centennial. And it'll be the first foul on Alamogordo here in the quarter. And a sub coming in for the Hawks as Walden Thomas will check out. And Cooley Tao will come back in. Ball over to the left corner. Huntsman. They go inside Labyrin. Labyrin had a shot blocked. And here come the Tigers the other way as Bryant will race all the way to the basket. So they got the block, and then Tigers were able to race out ahead. 18-16. Labyrin fakes a pass to the corner, continues to drive left of the lane, and gets the layup to go. Grinder wasn't pulled on the pass and played pretty good defense. Better shot there by Ruiz Labyrin. Tigers at the top of the key with the basketball. Richards tried to give it to Bryant. It's stolen away by Huntsman. Huntsman the other way, going to be fouled by Richards, who didn't like the call, but it looked like he came out and bumped Huntsman. And the first free throw is good. Sub for Alamogordo. Richards picks up his second foul. And Herrera Hamilton will check back in. Second free throw is up and in. So it's 22-16 Centennial. And with halfway to go in the second quarter, kind of a key possession here for Alamogordo. Not let Centennial start to extend out this lead. Top of the key, Bryant with the basketball. Bryant will step up to the top of the key and fire a three. It's no good. Labyrin grabs the rebound for the Hawks and give it up to Renteria. 3:32 to go in the second quarter. And a bounce pass to Tow's in the lane. Kicks it out to the corner. Three is on the way. It's no good. Rebound out to the corner. It's going to last go off of an Alamogordo player, as both Favela and Grinder were trying to get out there, and Tao was in the mix as well. So stays on this side, and that's been a big story this first half is extra opportunities for the Hawks, whether it's been losing the ball out of bounds, not getting a rebound. They get it into the middle lane to Tao, who goes up with the left hand and finishes. And a little bit too easy there for the Hawks when they've been able to get it within that 4, 5, 6 feet range. And more importantly, it's been too easy for them to get to that spot. Hernandez to the top of the key to the free throw line, fires up a jump shot. That's good. Jaden Hernandez with his first bucket of the game, and it's 24-18. Under 3 minutes to go now in the second quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Hawks with the basketball at the left wing, Atencio Villegas. And the Hawks trying to call a timeout. So it'll be a timeout called by Centennial, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. So we'll take one as well. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, and we'll be back right after this.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
(24-18) Centennial leads Alamogordo. Hawks love the basketball coming out of the timeout, as Labyrin will put it in the backcourt to Renteria. Tigers look like they're switching up to a zone now. Nope, it's still man-to-man, actually. For a second, it looked like a zone setup. Renteria will swing it around. It goes all the way to the left wing, and nice job by Favela to deny the entry pass. The Alamogordo Tigers have the steal. Favela back to Hernandez, and the Tigers will bring it across midcourt. Now, if the Tigers can get better at that and not allow them to get so easily down low as Favela drives left the lane, misses on the runner. Rebound, though, is deflected to Herrera Hamilton. Back to Favela, top of the key three. That's no good. Out to the corner. Herrera Hamilton has the rebound, and he'll go right back to the basket. He tries to go up with the left hand, can't finish. Rebound this time grabbed by Centennial. We got a foul on Alamogordo, and that was Unfortunately for Herrera Hamilton, he made a nice move from the right corner to drive to the basket, but he mishandled the basketball when he tracked it down on the left side of the lane. Tao was right on him. If he was able to just take it straight to the basket, I think he would have had a good chance of putting it in from the low block on the right side, but wasn't meant to be. Hawks quickly in the front court as they give it to Huntsman. And again, the entry pass is deflected by the Tigers, so doing a better job of fronting here. Herrera Hamilton will find Favela. Favela fires up a two-point shot that goes high off the glass and good. That's from about 16 feet out, his first bucket. Tigers getting some jump shots to fall, and Herrera Hamilton tried to step in and steal one away, knock it away from behind, and instead picks up kind of a ticky-tack, I think, third foul, isn't it? Or is that just his second? See when it's put up on the board here. No, it's just his second, so not too damaging there for Alamo. Benitez will come into the game, and Bloom is in. 1:48 remaining in the first half. Centennial up by 4. They had their lead out to 8. Alamogordo's made a couple of stops. And he's doing a better job of fronting those entry passes to the low post. Renteria, and they give it to Labyrin left of the lane. Rebound, Tao able to get to it, puts it back up and in, and draws the foul, and it's a chance at a three-point play. And Coach Nee frustrated, not sure which Tiger he was frustrated with. But he, I don't think, liked the blocking out there. The free throw, no good. And so it's 26-20. Ball at the right wing, Hernandez. Hernandez works into the lane all the way to the basket. He is going to draw a foul, and I believe he's going to get 2 free throws. So Hernandez will shoot 2 free throws. His first trip to the line. And Hernandez misses on the first. Sub for the Hawks as they'll bring Braden Kai back in. And Tao will get a break. He's had one heck of a first half. 8, 10, 12, 14. He's got 15 of his team's 26 points. Hernandez will make the second free throw. He's got 3. And it's a 5-point difference. 26-21 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. 1:18 to go in the first half. And a pull-up shot right of the lane is no good from Renteria. Rebound tipped out of bounds. And they call it last off of the Hawks. I guess they say that he tipped it away from behind. From here it looked like it deflected off of one of the Tigers' hands. Inbounds to Bryan, then back to Hernandez, but Alamogordo has possession. Richards out there with 2 fouls. Will have to be careful. Bloom and Benitez out there as well. They'll give it up to Bryant in the left corner. Bryant, pull-up jump shot from the left elbow is good. Marcus Bryant Jr. with his first bucket, and it's a one-possession difference, 26-23 with 50 seconds to go in the first half. Labyrin will give it up to left wing, Renteria. Now over to the left corner, Atencio Villegas with the basketball. And they're keeping it on the outside at the moment. Atencio Villegas gets it back in the left corner. Renteria left wing extended. Atencio Villegas again. And they'll keep it on the outside here with about 30 seconds left. And the Hawks may be happy with letting this one run down and get the last shot. We'll see. Renteria gets it back. And a nice pass from Renteria finds Kai underneath the basket. And they were just waiting for the Tigers to maybe overextend. They double-teamed out into the left corner, and it led to the open man. 8 seconds left. Here's Bryant to the free throw line. Gives it up Hernandez at the left wing. 4 seconds left. Fires up a long 3. It's going to miss everything. And out of bounds. And probably could have been about half a second left there, but we'll see if they add time or if they're going to say this is the... Okay, they're going to call it halftime. So that will do it for the first half of play. Centennial 28, Alamogordo 23, and we will take a break as well. From the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit, The Tigers trail by 5, and you're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Talk.
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community, online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured, NCUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Check out OFCU's Visa Platinum Credit Card, offering buy now, pay later installment payments for those bigger expenses. New cards offer a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, low monthly payments, and more. Apply online today. Visit OteroFCU.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installed payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. We're at the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit, and you're listening on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel tonight. We appreciate you listening in with us. It's a 28-23 Centennial lead at halftime with the Tigers down by 5. Tigers paced by Isaiah Richards with 7. And as usual for the Tigers, really spread out on the scoring. Jaden Hernandez has 3, 2 points each for Marcus Bryant Jr., Julian Favela, Aaron Herrera, Antoine Herrera Hamilton, and William Bynum, 1 point for Ethan Grinder. Meanwhile, on the other side, 15, and hopefully I'm pronouncing this young man's name right, Cooley Tao. I seem to remember that from last year, but if I am getting it wrong, my apologies for anybody that may be listening in or over in Las Cruces. But he has got 15 points. He's been doing a lot of hard work on the offensive glass, and give credit to Centennial. They have the way that they've been spreading out the floor and passing it. They've done a nice job of finding their people underneath and getting some shots up and in underneath. 5 points for Trayson Huntsman, 4 for Braden Kai, 2 each for Ruiz Laborin and Andres Atencio Villegas. So, I mean, the big things for the Tigers, obviously, rebounding has got to improve greatly. Not giving Centennial, a second, third opportunity on the same possession is definitely big for the Tigers as the game progresses. Offensively, I think Alamogordo does a nice job of a mix of taking jump shots and attacking the basketball, or attacking the hoop, I should say, with the basketball, and not settling for jump shots solely, but they are knocking some of those down. So that's an important thing for the Tigers, is their ability to get some of those jump shots to fall, and some of them that have been tough jump shots to fall as well. So that's something for Alamogordo that they obviously have to keep up if they're going to come back in this game in the second half. Defensively there for a couple of possessions, seemed like they were kind of figuring things out and not allowing those entry passes as well. Forced a couple of turnovers. We'll see what kind of adjustments each team makes in the second half. But the Tigers find themselves down by 5, and for them, not something that they're completely unfamiliar with. And we saw it against Clovis, we saw it against Portales, where they fell behind and were able to come back in the game a few other times this year as well. So they don't seem to be affected by that too much. Obviously, you don't want to play from behind very often, but they seem to deal with it decently enough and not have too many major issues. So we'll see how they do things here as we go to the second half of play. We're going to take another commercial break and check in with our sponsors, and we do appreciate all of our sponsors: OFCU, the Ryan Richardson Motor Company, Loco Credit, First National Bank, the Winter Circle, and Ochoa Seco. I knew there was one more. We'll hear from all of them right now.
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community. Online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured, NCUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all else subject to credit approval.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Check out OFCU's Visa Platinum Credit Card, offering buy now, pay later installment payments for those bigger expenses. New cards offer a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, low monthly payments, and more. Apply online today. Visit OteroFCU.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on credit worthiness. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installed payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019, as the Alamogordo Tigers are down at half. A score of 28-23, so Centennial leads Alamogordo 28-23 at halftime. Do have a final from Las Cruces. The Alamogordo girls fell to Centennial 59-36, the final there. And they will be back here at the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit coming up on Thursday when they host Oregon Mountain Lady Tigers, now 3-14 and 0-1 in district. Tigers hoping to jump back over 500 with a win tonight, and most importantly, get that first district victory. Centennial hoping for the road win. Both teams out on the floor and ready to go here with the second half. Tigers in their home whites, black numerals and lettering, gold outlining, Alamogordo across the front. Centennial is in their road blacks with yellow numerals, red outlining, and the Hawks written across the front of their jersey. Pretty good crowd on hand tonight. Monday nights and a holiday. Certainly we've seen better. I think Friday and Saturday, Friday especially last week, was a very good crowd here at the Lawrence C. Johnson Tiger, but I think that's the best one that we've seen this season. So certainly hope to get more fans out here, and certainly love to see the band back out here again as well. That was fun to have them on Thursday and Friday of last week. I think they're going to do a couple more games this year, but yeah, we'd certainly love to have them along and enjoying. They certainly add to the atmosphere here in the Tiger Pit. All right, far sideline inbounds for Centennial. They go left to right in the second half. Alamogordo goes right to left. Renteria will bring it inbounds. His team up by 5. Labyrin will dribble over to the left wing, and Herrera-Hamilton was able to knock it away and track it down at the near sideline. Just kept it in bounds. Still a battle for the ball. Herrera-Hamilton. And I don't know, what was the call there? He tipped it as it was coming up the near sideline, and then he got back to it. And they said he was the first to touch it when he got back to it, but I don't think that's right. I think a Centennial player had gotten to it. And then we've got a foul and a charge out at the right elbow, right of the lane. And it was Herrera-Hamilton who stepped in there and drew the charge. Just such a great energy guy is Antoine Herrera-Hamilton. He does all the hard work, and one of those players you love to have. The glue guy, I think, is probably a good way to describe him. Hernandez with the ball at the right wing for Alamogordo. Finds Bryant, top of the key, and fires it up at 3. No good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Thomas, and he'll get it up ahead to Eris. Eris to the top of the key, to the free throw line, and then dribbles out to the left wing, gives it up to Renteria. Labyrin will dish to his right and give it up to Thomas. Thomas is going to hand it off to Renteria in the right corner. Kind of awkward, almost looked like a travel there. I think between a pass and a dribble, but I think he ended up being okay on that. Atencio Villegas at the right elbow, and then back outside. 6:42 to go in the third quarter. Bounce pass to the left wing to Atencio Villegas. Now out to the left corner. Renteria off a screen to the free throw line. Pulls up a jump shot in front of the rim. No good. Rebound is on the ground and grabbed by Alamogordo. Bryant with the basketball and trying to weave his way through defenders, but slows up and now finds Grinder at the baseline. Grinder goes up with the shot and gets it to go off the glass. Able to fight through the contact and get the shot up and in, and we're back down to a 3-point game. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. Centennial with the basketball at the left wing. Thomas holds, gives it up to Labyrin, and he dribbles to the right wing. Handoff to Renteria, and now all the way over to the left wing. It is Eris with the basketball. Out to the right corner. Pass to Labyrin as he's working left of the lane. Goes up with the shot, and he fights through the contact and gets it up and in. He's got 4 points, and he pushes it back out to a 5-point Centennial lead, 30-25. Now the team's been able to pull away in this game. Centennial's had the biggest lead at 8. Herrera-Hamilton at the left wing, trying to get it inside, and does to Grinder. Grinder fighting his way to the basket, and there's going to be a foul called as they call the foul on Labyrin. Now the Centennial bench felt like he had gotten to the spot in time. Ruiz Labyrin, who got called for the foul. The official disagrees. And first free throw is no good. See Cooley Tao and Trayson Huntsman return to the game for Centennial. second free throw misses as well. And here comes Centennial the other way. 5:21 to go in the third quarter. Grinder almost came away with a steal, but Atencio Villegas was able to hold it in, and then we've got a foul called as Eris worked to the basket. They'll call the foul on Favela, and he picks up his third. So both teams have players that pick up third fouls here less than halfway through the third quarter. And the free throw will rattle home for number 42, Anthony Eris. It'll be Isaiah Richards returning to the game. He'll have to be careful. He's sitting on 2 fouls, as is Antoine Herrera-Hamilton. Left-hand shot goes up and in, and both free throws good. Centennial 5 of 5 at the line in this game, or 5 of 6 at the line. 32-25. Alamo not shooting the ball from the line as well. As Herrera-Hamilton has it top of the key, gives it up to Hernandez, right wing extended, he dribbles. Richards takes it top of the key, finds Herrera-Hamilton. Herrera-Hamilton works the baseline, fires up a tough shot from the baseline, and that goes too far. It's grabbed by Centennial, and it'll be Hawks basketball up by 7. And Herrera-Hamilton, though, comes away with the steal, and he will race the other way to the basket. He pump fakes, gets his man up in the air, and is able to finish. Another steal for Antoine Herrera-Hamilton. He's got 4 points. 32-27. Ball at the left wing, and they try to go inside Tao. Grinder trying to work on him. Tao's able to finish, and it'll be a chance at a three-point play, and that'll be the third, I believe, on Grinder. It is. So he was also sitting on 2 fouls. Tao will make the free throw. Atencio Villegas will check out. Thomas comes back into the game. Josh Reynolds comes in for Alamogordo. 35-27. Alamogordo down by 8. And that last play was indicative of a lot of what we've seen. Here's Hernandez driving to the basket. Good feed to Reynolds. Reynolds goes up with the shot. Foul going to be called, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Reynolds will miss on the first. Now, it's certainly a big part of this game is Alamo not hitting their free throws. And the Hawks have been taking at least better advantage of their free throw shooting. It's a story. It's not the story, but certainly part of it. We've got a whistle away from the basketball, and they'll call it on Reynolds. They call a push. I think he's doing everything he can to stay in front of Tao. Inbounds will come out top. And having the ball knocked away from behind was Thomas, but ends up right in Huntsman's hands. Hernandez able to tip the rebound to Richards. A low pass tracked down in the right corner by Herrera-Hamilton as Richards has the ball at the left wing. Gives it up to Bryant. Bryant will fire up a 3, and he'll put it in. Marcus Bryant Jr. just got a little screen on the handoff from Richards. It was enough space, and he knocks down the triple. It's back down to a 5-point game. Herrera-Hamilton almost stole it away from Eris. He gets to the free throw line, and Herrera-Hamilton did a nice job of, after he fell behind, continuing to pursue and deflected the ball out of bounds. It'll stay with Centennial on this side. Baseline right to inbounds, right corner. Give it to Renteria, inside to Huntsman. Back outside, Renteria. And again, it's one-on-one with Tao. Tigers have got to get some help for Josh Reynolds underneath there. Yeah, they get it to, well, Reynolds was able to step in front of it. They call a push on Reynolds. Coach Nee not happy. He felt like Reynolds was going for the basketball, and the official says it was a push. Bryson Bloom will come in. Inbounds goes to Tao. He gets to the basket, goes up with the shot. And so Tao again will go to the free throw line. The Tigers just haven't had the answer to at least stop those entry passes. Once it gets into him and he's within 6-7 feet of the basket, Almo's in some trouble there. Free throw misses. Foul was called on Bloom. It's his first. Second free throw misses, but Alamogordo can't get the rebound. Tao gets to it. And then on the putback, a foul going to be called on, I think it was on Thomas. That was not on Tao. It was on the opposite side of where the rebound was, and they called on Thomas. So he obviously got a push to the back of one of the Tigers who was trying to set up position. 35-30 with 2:59 to go in the third quarter. Richards will give it up to Bryan at the right wing, who pump fakes, gets the right elbow, fires up the jumper, no good. Richards fighting for the rebound underneath. He gets batted around a few times, and Harris comes away with it. He pushes up the floor. Harris, bounce pass to the right, good feed to Thomas. He couldn't finish. Tao got the rebound, and then he's going to be fouled. So it's the fifth team foul. Actually, I think they were on 5 team fouls previously. First free throw is no good. Marcus Bryant Jr. checks out. William Bynum checks in. Second free throw misses. Lane violation going to be called. On Centennial. And Alamogordo will bring it in the front court. 2:33 remaining in the third quarter. Hernandez gets the ball at the left wing. Alamogordo down 35-30. Hernandez free throw line jump shot is good. 35-32, 2:21 remaining in the third. Harris has the ball in the front court, right wing extended. And they work it around the perimeter. Renteria to Thomas. Thomas working right of the lane. Bloom, good defense, but a better shot there from Walden Thomas. That was well done, right of the lane. Tigers race the other direction. Pass from Richards, a little too tall for Bloom. Coach Nee felt like Bloom got pushed in the back, but call not made, and it's 37-32. Hawks basketball as Alamogordo gives up a quick possession. Renteria will dish to his left to Thomas as he brings it across the center line. Now over to the right wing, Harris, right corner. And inside, good feed to Thomas. He's able to finish. Good passing there from Centennial for the easy bucket. And Alamo in the front court. To the top of the key, to the free throw line. Pass out to the left corner. Bynum's got it. Bynum will give it up to Richards. Richards holds with 1:29 to go in the third. Dribbles to his right. Will hand it off to Hernandez. Hernandez the top of the key. Trying to step back and fire a three. It's no good. And Powell gets the rebound. And driving is Eris. And Alamogordo draws an offensive foul. And so a full timeout going to be called by Coach Nee. Full timeout on the floor. We'll take one as well. 1:13 remaining in the third quarter as the Hawks lead the Tigers 39-32.
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community. Online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured, NCUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow.
Inbounds for the Tigers, down by 7, 1:13 to go in the third quarter. Bynum, Hernandez, Herrera, Hamilton, Bloom, and Richards on the floor. As Herrera Hamilton gets it out at the top of the key. Richards in the right corner. A couple of ball fakes, now dribbles. Right of the lane. And tries to force up a shot, not an easy one. Tao able to grab the rebound for the Hawks. And here comes Centennial. Bynum able to steal it as they Hawks try to force a pass, and then Alamogordo turns it right back over. Aris to the basket, able to lay it up and in. 41-32 with 36 seconds remaining in the third. Here is Hernandez kicking it out. Bynum, left corner three is no good. Rebound, Hernandez able to get it. He attacks the basket and goes up with a shot. Foul going to be called on Centennial. Hernandez will miss on the first free throw. Braden Kai will check into the game for Centennial. And the second free throw is good. So an 8-point lead for Centennial. It's kind of where it's hovered for a good portion of this second half. It's in that kind of 5 to 8 point range. And the Hawks working the ball on the outside. Bounce pass over to the left wing. And a travel going to be called on Thomas as he got the ball over at the left wing extended. And it'll be Alamogordo to inbound. Jaden Hernandez holding his left leg a little bit. I don't know if he just took a knock to it or he seems to be running on it okay. 8 seconds left. Hernandez top of the key. He's going to fire up a three. It's no good. The rebound Bynum with 2 seconds left. Fires up a tough shot. Oh, he hits it. Man in his face and knocks it down from the left corner and makes it a 5-point game. Heck of a bucket there from William Bynum. And the Tigers trail 41-36 as we go to the fourth quarter on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. You're listening to Tiger Basketball here on the Alamo Sports YouTube channel.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
Check out OFCU's Visa.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender, all else subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Isaiah Richards with the ball at the right wing will give it up to Hernandez. Hernandez is going to get tripped up, and he's a little worse for wear after that, but foul going to be called on Kai. Atencio Villegas will come back into the game for the Hawks. Renteria checks out. And another sub as Labyrin will come in. And it'll be for Kai. 7:39 to go in the fourth quarter. Richards finds Hernandez in the low block on the right side. Hernandez will dribble out to the right wing. Gets to the free throw line. Fires with the jump shot. Front of the rim, no good. Rebound. Grabbed by Tao. And here come the Hawks the other way. Harris will slow up and take it out between the circles. He'll give it up to Huntsman. Huntsman out to the left corner. Driving baseline, Labyrin. Good feed to Tao. Shot goes up. It's no good. And the rebound grabbed by Bloom. Here's Bynum pushing up the near sideline. Bynum almost lost the basketball, but tracks it down and gives it up to Richards, who will take it top of the key. He'll fire up the three. It is back of the rim, no good. Coach Nee wanted Isaiah to attack the basket as he had a little bit of a mismatch outside. Hawks coming the other way. And shot from right in the lane, no good. Foul going to be called on Tao. And that'll be his fourth. Richards will check out of the game for Marcus Bryant Jr. And it'll be Hernandez bringing to the front court for Alamogordo. Gives it up top of the key. And now left corner. Catch and shoot three from Bynum is no good. Rebound is going to be eventually grabbed by the Tigers as Hawks couldn't squeeze it. Hernandez, pull up jump shot, that's short. And he fell to the floor. Hawks grab the rebound. And there will be a foul called on Alamogordo coming up the floor. And Aaron Herrera is going to come in for Jaden Hernandez, who seems to be holding that left leg still. I don't know if just got hit on the leg or he's been dealing with an injury, or doesn't seem he's getting a look from the athletic training staff, just dealing with some pain. Almost a bad pass there from Centennial, but ball ends up in the hands of Eris from Huntsman. Eris dribbling at the right wing. Feeds a bounce pass underneath the Labyrin, and that was well done. Herrera was trying to draw a charge and kept his hands down. Labyrin was able to put the shot up and in. Quick catch and shoot three on the other side. No good from Bryant. The battle for the rebound is won by the Hawks, and then a jump ball going to be called on the rebound. So the Tigers will inbound. No, it is actually Centennial basketball on the alternating possession. .5:49 to go in the fourth quarter. Hawks working around the backcourt now across the timeline. Tao, right corner, goes inside. Atencio Villegas coming from behind was Herrera for the block. He doesn't allow the shot to go in, but he does commit the foul. And it'll be two free throws coming up for the Hawks. In front by 7 with 5:39 remaining here in the game. First free throw is no good. And one more here for Centennial. Tigers with Bynum, Grinder, Bryant, Herrera Hamilton, and Herrera on the floor. Second free throw is good. An 8-point lead for Centennial, 44-36. And like I said, this has kind of been the number. Ball at the right wing. Herrera, a couple of jab steps, gets to the elbow, then works in the lane. Good feed to Grinder, who can't finish. Gets his own rebound. Put back is rejected. And then down to the floor there's going to be a foul called on Grinder. And they're going to say he pulled Tao down on the foul. And it'll be, well, that's his fourth. I think it is. Third team foul on, well, that should be on Alamogordo. Yeah, they're changing it up on the scoreboard. Yes, that is the fourth on Grinder. And out near the midcourt line, Atencio Villegas is going to lose the handle on the basketball. Going to have a blocking foul called on Atencio Villegas as Herrera Hamilton kind of put his shoulder down right into him. A little surprised that he didn't get called for the offensive foul. Grinder will check out. Favela comes back in. And to be baseline right to inbounds for Herrera. Herrera will get it to Brian in the right corner. Brian will give it up top of the key to Herrera Hamilton, and now it's Bynum. Still a ton of time left in this game. 3 possession difference. Hawks up by 8. Out to the right corner. Bryant pump fakes, then gets to the elbow, fires up the jump shot. No good. Tao grabs the rebound, but then Herrera Hamilton able to knock it away from Labyrinth after the pass from Tao. So it's Favela with the basketball. Top of the key. He'll give it up to Bynum. 4.5 minutes to go down the fourth. Bynum looking to drive. And goes up right in lane. Tough shot. Definitely did not have the size advantage there, but he fought through it and finishes. And Bynum makes it a 6-point game. 4:23 to go in the fourth quarter. It is Eris bringing to the front court for Centennial. Herrera Hamilton right on him. We've got a whistle and we got a timeout by Centennial. 4:15 to go in the fourth quarter, and it'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Bynum with 7 points for the Tigers. Hernandez has 6. Richards with 7. Herrera Hamilton 4. 2 for Herrera and Favela. 5 for Bryant. And 3 points for Grinder. By the way, I think we mentioned, did we mention? Yeah, we mentioned that the Lady Tigers fell to Centennial 59-36. Tia Gordon, 16 points. Addison Gonzalez finished with 16 as well. Addison's really been stepping up for the Lady Tigers in recent weeks. She continues to show improvement. One of many youngsters on that team, but young in terms of classification. By the way, for Centennial, Cooley Tao with 18 to lead his side. Next player has 5, and that's Trayson Huntsman. Centennial basketball on the far sideline to inbounds. It goes to Eris. Eris with the basketball, and Favela was able to step in front of the pass, deflected out of bounds, last off of Centennial. Now they tried to get it to the man at the top of the key. It was deflected, and then it bounced around a couple of times and eventually went off of Eris's hand, and we've got subs on both sides. Favela comes out of the game. Herrera's in. Richards, Bynum, Hernandez, and Bryant. Renteria's returned to the game for the Hawks. Bynum pump fakes on a left wing 3, and then he got left of the lane, and instead of going up with a shot, there's a defender coming out to block it. It ends up being a bad pass that goes out of bounds at the far sideline. He was trying to find Herrera. I think he was expecting him to cut along the baseline and just wasn't there in time to receive the pass. And the Tigers turn it over. Halfway to go in this fourth quarter. 6-point lead for Centennial. Ball at the right wing. Huntsman. And they go to Labyrinth at the elbow. Now underneath to Tao. Tao goes up with the shot. And Favela upset. He felt like he went straight up and down. I guess the official says he came in with the body. Free throw is no good from Tao. And one more for the junior for the Hawks, who has put in 18 for his side tonight. Trying to make it 19 here, and he does. 45-38. Hawks lead by 7. And Tigers now running out of time. They've got to make these possessions count on this end. Herrera top of the key and is able to attack on Tao to the basket. Coming across and a nice block from Huntsman. But the ball tracked down in the corner by Hernandez. Now driving the basket again. Herrera able to get past the defender but couldn't finish. And then Herrera was able to knock it out of Tao's hands. Tao into the floor. And both sides unhappy with, I think, that call there, as they felt like there should have been a foul on Herrera, the Centennial side. Now Alamogordo felt like there was a push-off on one of the Centennial players. Step back three from Bynum is no good, but Bryan able to grab the rebound. And in the corner, three is no good from Richards. And as the ball is being fought for at the baseline, it is Renteria unable to secure it. There was some contact there, and baseline right to inbounds for Alamogordo. Hawks again wanted the foul. Herrera will get it out top to Richards. Richards gets it out to the corner to Herrera. Herrera ball fake and looking to attack on Tao. A couple of up and under moves, but can't get it to go. Tigers kind of forcing some shots here. I think that was the right move to try to attack the basket. Tao, though, played some good defense. And the Hawks with the basketball up by 7 with 2:44 to go. Labyrinth drives the lane, fakes the pass, and finishes. He's got 6. Hawks lead by 9. Here's Bryant to the free throw line. Bynum, left corner 3. It's good. Tigers had to have that. Coach Nee calls a timeout with 2:25 remaining in the fourth, and it's back down to a 6-point lead for Centennial. And Alamogordo will take a 30-second timeout. William Bynum's been key for the Tigers in this game, now with 10 points. And has knocked down 2 big threes, one at the buzzer at the end of the third quarter. And where it started to look like Centennial may be able to close this one out. Had jumped out to a 9-point lead. Now it's back down to a 2-possession difference with the made 3 in the left corner. 47-41, another really entertaining game. We've had good, competitive, hard-fought games over the last, go back to the Los Lunas game. All the games last week were that way. And I think these 3 most recent games have been that. Tigers will come out with Bynum, Herrera Hamilton, Grinder, Hernandez, and Richards. Inbounds is going to go to Renteria for the Hawks. Labyrinth, Huntsman, Thomas out there. Herrera Hamilton playing some tough defense outside. They'll get it to Tao in the right corner, find Labyrinth cutting, gets to the basket, and able to finish. Here's Hernandez coming the other way. 8-point lead with 2 minutes to go. Hernandez all the way to the basket, goes up left hand, can't finish. The rebound is going to be grabbed by Herrera Hamilton, who around a bunch of big bodies will bring it outside. Bynum going to fire up another 3. He's going to hit another 3. William Bynum with the triple, and it's 49-44 with 1:45 remaining. Labyrinth with the basketball. Coach Nee trying to, I think, call a different defensive play. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Centennial calls a timeout, and it'll be a full one. So we will take a break and return here to the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. Alamo down by 5 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll be back.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's RyanRichardson.company.
Check out OFCU's Visa Platinum Credit Card, offering buy now, pay later installment payments for those bigger expenses. New cards offer a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, low monthly payments, and more. Apply online today. Visit OteroFCU.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installed payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. 133 remaining in the fourth quarter. Renteria is going to be fouled, hold by Herrera Hamilton. And I think that's 4 on Antoine. Or is it 5? It's 4. And so it will be free throws now, as that puts Centennial in the bonus. Renteria shooting his first free throws tonight. The junior wearing number 12. And he will calmly step up and knock down the first. Second free throw, a very big one. Still have 90 seconds left in this game, but Alamo would love to keep this a 2-possession difference. And with William Bynum in the hot hand, he's got all 8 of Alamogordo's points in this final quarter. Tigers switching out some personnel on the lane as Hernandez will go in instead of Richards. And the free throw is good. So inbounds goes to Hernandez. Bynum to the top of the key. Bynum steps back. Bynum looking to attack. Able to get to the basket, can't finish. Richards slashes in for the rebound, tries to go up, and the shot is blocked by Tao. And the Tigers able to, well, almost able to step in and steal it away as they were Well, I was confused on what the call was there. So it ends up being a foul on Tao. Both players were going for the basketball. I think, if anything, it was probably best to be a no call. I thought if there was going to be a call, it probably should have been on the Tigers, to be honest, and a steal on the inbounds. And Renteria will run to the other side and get the lay-in. And that may be about all she wrote as the Tigers turn it over on an inbounds. And the Hawks may have just iced the game away with that lay-in, up by 9 with 1:02 to go in the fourth. And we will take another commercial break as it's a full timeout on the floor. Hawks on the Richardson Motor scoreboard, lead by 9. We'll be back.
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community. Online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue. Federally insured, NCUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning, flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 12:30, 1019. As a foul going to be called here on Alamogordo. They turned it over on the possession on the opposite side. And the Tigers' Ethan Grinder will foul out with his fifth. Julian Favela will come into the game for the Tigers. Hernandez had the ball over at the right wing, and he tried to feed it to the left, or might have been Brian, actually. Renteria came away with another steal. And then the Tigers purposely fouled. First free throw is no good. One more free throw for Labrin. And it's good. Tigers bringing in the front court down by 10. Out to the left corner. Richards pump fakes on a three. Now fires a two. Puts that in. 8-point difference now. 9 for Richards. Tigers pressuring on the inbounds. They'll commit the foul. And 8-point difference with 30 seconds left. Might be able to play the foul game a little bit here, but so 2 free throws again for Renteria, who is 2 of 2 at the line. And he'll make the first. Yeah, probably not the person that you want to foul in this spot, but I don't know if Alamo's going to have much of a choice. And overall, Centennial has shot the ball from the free throw line very well tonight. And the free throw good. The Tigers will inbound down by 10, 56-46. Hernandez will give it up to Richards, who will fire up a long three. That's no good. And the rebound grab by Centennial, another quick foul. And that's probably going to be the last time the Tigers do that. Not much time left in this game. And it looks like the Hawks will come on the road and pick up a district victory. Now, Tigers didn't have enough buckets in this fourth quarter. Bynum made some big shots to keep Alamogordo in it, but they needed more. And just overall in the game, credit to the size of Centennial. Their offensive rebounding and post work was really tough to beat for the Tigers tonight. Renteria does miss the first, but I think with a 10-point game, going to be really difficult to make this happen with 4 possession difference. But Tigers keep fighting. And the second free throw misses. Favela's got it. Gives it to Hernandez. 17 seconds left. Hernandez is going to fire up the top of the key three. That's front of the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Huntsman. And that will do it for this one. 56-46 to final. And the Tigers come up short tonight in the district opener. We will take a break. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. We'll come back and wrap this one up from the Lawrence E. Johnson Tiger Pit. Stick around.
Everybody, Jim forward, please.
Don't miss Loco Credit Union's annual meeting, Thursday, January 30th. Stop by with your bingo markers and enjoy a game of bingo. There will be refreshments, prizes, and fun. Learn about all the great services Loco Credit Union provides in our community, online banking, to auto loans, to youth and teen savings accounts, and much more. And join us for our annual meeting on Thursday, January 30th. Loco Credit Union, 808 Washington Avenue, federally insured, NCUA.
Looking to transform your home's exterior? Meet Rudy Ochoa. With years of experience in stucco, Rudy and his crew deliver quality craftsmanship and stunning flawless finishes. 575-442-6745.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle.
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company.
Check out OFCU's Visa Platinum Credit Card, offering buy now, pay later installment payments for those bigger expenses. New cards offer a low introductory rate of 2.99% APR on purchases and balance transfers for 12 months. No annual fees, no balance transfer fees, low monthly payments, and more. Apply online today. Visit OteroFCU.org. 13.96% to 18% APR after 12 billing cycles based on creditworthiness. All loans subject to credit approval. Other restrictions may apply. Installed payments available after intro rate expires. Federally insured by NCUA.
Simple financial solutions can help you towards a better tomorrow. This is Christina Salazar at First National Bank. Stop in for a visit. Better banking solutions help you grow your future.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Use the equity in your home to finance your dreams. This is Leanne Bain from First National Bank. Plan those special vacations, those home improvements, and simply pay off those high interest rate bills. It's easy. Apply for your home equity line of credit today.
Member FDIC, equal housing lender. All loans subject to credit approval.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. The Tigers fall at home to Centennial, 56-46. William Bynum led the Tigers with 13 points. Isaiah Richards had 9. Jaden Hernandez with 6. And Ethan Grinder, or Marcus Bryant Jr., finished with 5 points for Alamogordo. And Alamo now 8-9. And 0-1 in district for the Tigers. By the way, some of the other scores for Alamogordo. 4 points for Antoine Herrera Hamilton, 2 points for Aaron Herrera and Julian Favela, 3 points for Ethan Grinder tonight. And, we talked about it a lot during the actual progress of the game, and just the Tigers really didn't have an answer for the work in the post that specifically Cooley Tao was doing, as he finished with, 19 points tonight. And I'll tell you, in the second half, he really didn't have the same impact that he did in the first half. Credit to the other guys for stepping up. Walden Thomas had some buckets in the second half. Ruiz Labarin was the guy in the fourth quarter that came away with some important buckets. And Anthony Eris in that third quarter as well. William Bynum, can't say enough for him in the second half. He had 11 of his 13, including 3 three-pointers. Made some really, really big plays for the Tigers in that second half, and really did some good work to keep Alamogordo in tonight's game. So pretty impressive for him. And I would also say Isaiah Richards had another solid game for the Tigers as well, as they both led the Tigers in scoring. Just needed a little bit more. On a few jump shots here or there. Defensively needed a few more stops. And, good game. I mean, it was somewhere between a 5 to an 8-point game. Tigers just couldn't quite get over that hill, and credit to Centennial and their ability to not let Alamogordo go on any sort of a run. Neither team really did in this game. Centennial maybe had a few here or there, but I mean, nobody went on an 8-0, 10-0, 12-0 run or anything. It was all pretty nip and tuck the entire way tonight. So that's a good Centennial team. They've got some good post players, solid guards. They're going to be very tough to beat as district progresses, and I think the second time around it's going to be a challenge for Alamo. And I'm sure both teams will try to come up with something a little bit different in order to grab a victory second go around. So, again, leading scorers for the Tigers, 13 for William Bynum, 9 for Isaiah Richards, 6 for Jaden Hernandez, 5 points for Marcus Bryant Jr., 4 for Antoine Herrera-Hamilton, 2 each for Aaron Herrera and Julian Favela, 3 points for Ethan Grinder. On the other side, we mentioned 19 for Cooley Tal, and it was 9 points for Ruiz Labrin, 6 points for Johnny Renteria, 5 for Trayson Huntsman, 4 for Walden Thomas, 3 points for Andres Atencio Villegas, 4 points for Anthony Aris, 4 points for Braden Kais. Both teams really spread out. They're scoring pretty nicely. Tigers needed maybe just one more person to kind of get a couple of buckets here or there, and it didn't materialize as the game progressed. Our other final tonight, the Alamogordo girls fell on the road to Centennial, 59-36. Got 16 points each from Madison Gonzalez and Tia Gordon. And they'll be back at home coming up on Thursday against Oregon Mountain. Tigers, as we mentioned, will be on the road against Oregon Mountain, and we'll have our full broadcast coming up on Thursday. We'll be on 1230 and 1019, as well as on AlamoSportsAndTalk.com, the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, all the usuals, along with your Alexa device as well. So we'll be back to our usual setup coming up on Thursday. Again, your final score from the Lawrence Tiger Pit. The Alamogordo Tigers fall to the Centennial Hawks 56-46. Have a great rest of your night, everybody.